Hi, Taurus. This is your weekly love reading for the week of September 20th through the 26th. This is for anybody that resonates with the Taurus sun sign or moon sign. It doesn't make a difference as long as you do resonate with the message here. Please feel free to take a look at the description box below if you would like to have a personalized reading. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and kind of fast forward through me shuffling and dealing, and we'll jump right into your reading. Okay, so bottom of the energy deck, we have the Emperor. So Taurus, you could be dealing with an Aries coming in, or you could be dealing with male masculine energy, or just masculine energy in general, who happens to be very strong, powerful, independent type of person. They're usually like the entrepreneur, the self-starter, the self-made man or woman. It's somebody that is very grounded in what they believe. But it's a good energy to have around you, someone strong, someone that's capable and dependable. So this is fantastic. Let's see here. So it looks like that we definitely have some wonderful things going on this week. We definitely start off here with the Lovers. Then we have the Sun card. We have the Six of Wands. We have Death, and we have the Knight of Cups. So we definitely have some sort of male energy here. We do start off again with the Lovers next to the Sun card. So this is going to be a joyous connection and love. So a joyous partnership. Someone's coming in that's going to bring you this like soul type of connection that's blessed by the divine. Either you're in this relationship already, or this relationship will be coming towards you. It looks like that it is going to be, like I said, victorious. So it's going to be something that is going to be successful as a relationship. It's going to offer you this opportunity to shine. And to be proud of who you are and proud of this relationship. It does look like that I'm kind of seeing this progression with this Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is going to change. It's going to change into this Knight of Cups. So maybe someone's coming in and they feel like they're going to be victorious with you. And it's going to change, it's going to change things within your life. Maybe you're having some personal issues, but when this person comes in, it's going to change your foundations. It's going to change your situation. And here with the Hierophant in here, it could just be changing your values and changing your traditional stance with family and such. So it could be, something simple of like, that you don't feel like you're ready for a relationship, but in reality, when this person comes into your life, you might be like, oh yeah, you know what, I actually am ready, because it's not that I wasn't ready, it's I wasn't ready for those other type of people that were coming in. You're really now ready for this new positive change, this Knight of Cups that's coming in to offer you that cup of love. And the Knight of Cups is not someone that is that player energy. They're not, all knights are here and then they're gone, but this energy here is this quick offer that's going to be coming into you to let you know that, that what you mean to them, that you're this, soul connection that will bring ultimate happiness to them. And obviously, whenever you do have the Sun card, it always, in my readings, have always represent that everything in the reading is going to have that positive, I don't want to say taint to it, but it's just going to be coated with even more positivity to it. So let's go ahead and pull some more cards and see what we have for our Tauruses. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry. I say that because I was sitting here pulling these cards, and when I first saw this card out, I thought that this here was the Lover's card, or the Two of Cups, and then of course I saw the 10, and I'm like, it can't be that. I don't work with this deck very often, and I usually, look at the iconography that's within it and the symbols and such. The next card I did pull, though, was that Two of Cups. So let me see what else here we got. One more message. Okay, so there's some heavy energy surrounded by some positive energy. So let me tell you what we have. We have the 10 of Wands, we have the 2 of Swords, we have the 10 of Cups, we have the 2 of Cups, and then we also have the 8 of Swords. So kind of sandwiching between these, this positive energy of this, the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. We have the 10 of Wands, and then we also have the 8 of Swords. So it seems like that you have been, under a lot of stress and a lot of burdens, and probably a lot of financial and emotional, stresses and sorrows, and maybe you're just doing a whole lot of self-love at this moment. And a lot of people are at this state, especially with the pandemic. We're taking on a lot of stresses, and it's can be kind of difficult to feel like you can reach out and find someone new and someone's going to come into your life because of all these restrictions that we have. And then, of course, this 8 of Swords is again kind of about being blinded to a situation. This is a hawk that is on a leather glove, and it's a hooded hawk, and with the hooded hawks, they can't see anything, obviously, until the masters take off the hood, and then they are supposed to go and they're supposed to hunt. So right now it kind of feels like you are in this trap of not being able to do anything, not to be able to move forward or back. And that could be because of this 2 of Swords. And ironically, on the 2 of Swords is another bird, and the bird, has, it's a blue jay, I think, and it has a blindfold on as well, just like this hawk. So they're mirrored imaging, like it's the same bird, it's that same flighted energy, like you want to take off, but you can't. And in here, it's a bird that has made their own nest, and in the mix of these 2 swords. So again, they put themselves into that situation, and that's how the 8 of Swords always is. It's that self-imprisonment in your mind, and in here it's this self-imprisonment of having to make a choice. And then, of course, we have the moon right behind it in the picture, and it's like you're kind of just waiting for something to reveal itself, or something to present itself to you. So then you can make a choice. But really, with this new person coming in, you are going to find that 10 of Cups here. You're going to find that happiness, that connection. These lovers are presented here, they are together, and this is like an underwater scene. So to me, it's together in emotions. It's together on that same page, to have that happy house, home, community, family, legacy, that sort of thing here. And then, of course, with this 2 of Cups, that is all about that partnership. The 2 of Cups and the lovers together. We've been seeing a lot of this, divine partnerships with, the practical partnerships of the emotions being tied together. Also here with the star on the top, to me, that's like also reminded me of the star card, and your wishes being fulfilled, and also that, being true to yourself, like the North Compass, and being who you are and staying genuine to your true nature. So that's beautiful reading. So let's go ahead and pull some more cards. Okay, so we have Hierophant coming in the middle here, which is your sign. Um, and then we have also Mama of Stencils, which is the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Brother of Spray Cans, which is the equivalent to the Knight of Swords. Obviously, the Hierophant, the Moon, and then we have the Three of Buckets, which is the Three of Cups. So it does look like, either there is a feminine energy coming in, or this could represent you, how they possibly see you, or you're holding into this energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is all about grounding, and this is an earth element sign anyways. This is, your astrological elemental sign. So with that being said, you are, being true to yourself. You're being stable. You're being grounded. You're being dependable. You're being who you truly are. And then we have this Knight of Swords coming in. They're going to tell you the truth about this situation. This here though is a police officer, and so when I read this card, I think that this is like a traditional person that still has this edge to themselves that you. That really kind of resonates with you. They're here to protect. They're here. They're grounded. They're here. They're stable. They're here to speak and defend the truth. But in the same token, there's the spray painting here. So it's like, I'm going to speak the truth, but I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to have some joy to it. With this and with this Knight of Cups up here, again, you could have somebody that is coming towards you that have either the water that are either a water element or they are an air sign. So you could also be having two different people coming in with those energies, or someone could be here to offer you a cup of love while also providing you with the truth. It could be the same person, or it could be two separate individuals. And then we have, the Hierophant, which is your card. The Hierophant, though, to me, really speaks of that tradition and the values and the morals and the code of honor. In this case here, with this Hierophant, again, it kind of goes along with what I was saying with this Brothers of Spray Cans, is that it's mixing this tradition with a little bit of fun. And so the bottom half of this card is the Marilyn Monroe, and the top half is the Pope. So maybe it's a traditional sense through some sort of media platform. So maybe, you'll hear from this person regarding, taking a traditional path. So maybe through like social media, through Messenger, maybe doing online dating or such. But this person will still come across as that traditional person. They'll still come across, with the same, high morals that you have, and the same, vibration and frequency and such. And then we have this Moon card, and with this Moon card, we have Cinderella's carriage has been in an accident, and she's coming out. She's spilling out of it. So to me, it really resonates with like the Moon in general, with something coming into light. So it could be a truth being revealed. It could be about really trusting your intuition about a situation. For this particular card used in this deck, this here is really about turning something that is kind of wearing like a fake mask and turning something about. So revealing the truth about a situation, revealing the falsehoods that were presented, and putting a stop to those to reveal something more joyous. It kind of gets me wondering, though, because we have the Three of Cups right next to it, and the Three of Cups, is about joyful celebrations, family. It could be about community. It could be about actually collaborating and celebrating. But the other side to the Three of Cups that everyone always kind of goes to is that it could also represent um, a third party situation. So right next to the moon, it could be that there will be something comes to light about a third party, or something comes into light about somebody else. Um, so maybe with social media and this truth is that maybe you have this decision to make, and then you being your grounded self is that you're going to find the truth about somebody through like a social media connection, or about taking that some sort of traditional path or traditional way, to have something that was masked about a third party situation. So maybe this person isn't, maybe the reason why they're coming in as a knight and not as a king, though we do have the emperor as a king, is maybe they're in a situation right now that is with somebody else. Um, or maybe they had just left somebody else, and so they're still kind of in between limbo. Maybe they were married and they're in separation versus fully divorced yet. Um, it could just also be as simple as like, um, maybe the pictures that you see on social media are giving you this false impression of how their life is, and maybe they're really more traditional than what you think that they are. Maybe you kind of think that they're this player type of energy because you always see these happy posts with these beautiful people in it, and in reality that's not really how it is. um, they're just trying to live life to their fullest and to celebrate life in general, but they're very traditional as well. I'm not really seeing. I mean, you have the three of cups here, and that's probably the only indication of a third party. Or maybe it's you that's stuck into this third party situation and you're not sure which way to go, because you have the lovers and you have the two of cups, and maybe one feels like it is a soul connection, and maybe one's just a karmic situation, coming in to challenge that. There's a lot of different energies here. Whew. All right, let's pull some more cards and see what else we can grab and see what else will come through for us. This is for Taurus and love. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords, the Fool, the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So you're definitely going to walk away from what does not serve you, intellectually and mentally. You're going to walk away here. You're moving forward from these issues that you're having, these struggles that you're having, and you're moving to something that's going to be more calm. It is definitely going to bring upon new beginnings. Maybe a time for you to be independent, because we have this Nine of Pentacles, and maybe it's time for you to be victorious with yourself, to love yourself and to nurture yourself here with this Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, that to me, is about nurturing that loving emotional side to you. So maybe it's time to take a pause for yourself and really start a new beginning with who you are. Be strong on who you are, and take care of yourself. Once you start to give yourself more self-love, be in that state of gratitude, you have that inner wisdom. You have the abundance on your own to be victorious. You do not need to be in a codependent relationship. You can stand strong. I mean, you have this victory in two different places. You have death that's changing and the Fool that's coming forward. So there's definitely some movement. There's definitely these new beginnings, these new opportunities that are going to come with you standing your ground and being, your own champion, I guess you could say. Definitely being your own champion and tapping into your emotional side. really tapping into these feelings. I don't believe that this Queen of Cups represents a female party, but because it lies under this Three of Cups, it could be that there is um, a water element that is involved in this third party as well. Um, I'm getting more of this, like, you need to tap into your own nurturing side, and not that you need to, be mindful of this third party. Do take it as it resonates, though. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards and see what messages that we can grab from there. Okay. So we have Balancing Act, we have One Ring Circus, and we have the Sad Embrace. What I'm kind of getting with this is this whole Balancing Act here. As soon as I pulled that card, it really brought me into that Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords here, along also with this One Ring Circus. Like, these really go along together. With this Balancing Act, I'm not sure if you can see, but this woman's holding this line, and on this line is a ring that has this ship, and this ship is full of love, and she's the one that controls, this line, whether or not this ship will stay afloat. So really, you are trying to balance out your emotions and your love, and you're trying to figure this out, and you're trying to make that decision here. Should I let it go, or should I hold tight to it? This love that's coming in, this offer here, is going to bring you that love that you need, and the love that you want. It is a number 11, so it definitely is divine here. And ironically, this Two of Swords has, it's the Roman numerals, but it's 1-1. So 1-1 here. It definitely is a divine connection. Make sure, though, that you are resonating on that same level with this person. If this person brings you down and you are not feeling that resonation, that vibration together, then this person might not be that person for you. Also here with the One Ring Circus, it's going back to that Eight of Swords here. You're standing on top of this beautiful beast, this beautiful animal that is about, majestic. It's about magic. It's about mysticism. Oh, I can't even speak today. But anyways, it's this sacred animal, and you're riding upon them, but you've created this obstacle yourself. You're surrounded by all this emotion, but you are standing here at this cliff. And the ironic thing is that this is kind of like this Fool card. If you take that one step, if you take the next step, the land will bring and rise up underneath the foot of this elephant to move you to safety. But right now you're stuck. You think that you can't move forward, that that the decision's not in your hands, but in reality it is. You have this moon that's just a sliver of the moon, and you just have to reveal the truth, is that you have to have faith in the universe, faith in your higher self, that your higher self will only align positive things that will come towards you if you set your vibration up to be in the right vibration, and to be open to receive those messages, and to be open to receive those positive things to come in. If you've closed yourself off, you're not going to receive it. And I think that's where the Sad Embrace is coming in, is that you're sitting upon, this elephant, and you're really in your feels. You're really in, this burden, and the self-imposed trap. And you're probably a bit depressed, not sure, which way to go, not sure where to go, or your next, your next path to go. But this moon here is illuminating that you need to trust your intuition. You need to trust yourself. You're this beautiful creature that has wings that can fly. Embrace your true divine self. Embrace who you are, and be in gratitude. And once you're in that state of mind, things will start to come towards you, because you have this beautiful relationship that wants to come towards you, that will change and that will get you kind of out of this funk. But you need to make sure that your eyes are open to see. You need to make sure that you're not going to drop this cord, and say, nope, I don't want it. So embrace yourself on that. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to pull one of these cards. I'm not going to pull 3, but we'll just get one card here. Or 2. Okay, so the first one is definitely one that resonates with this whole sadness. It says, attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So if you're feeling this from somebody else, if you have somebody that is, let's say, verbally, emotionally, physically attacking you, or they're showing fear, it's a reflection upon themselves. If you're in pain or fear and you're, putting that out there to the world, it's a reflection of how you are, obviously, because you're the one that's going, for it. It's not necessarily the other person causing it, it's your feelings, because you can only control your feelings. But it's a call for help, saying, hey, I need to focus on what is triggering me about this situation and figure out how you can grow from it by recognizing those triggers and then processing it and then moving forward. So if someone's triggering you and you need to learn this lesson, let's say, I don't know, not in love, but let's say you have a coworker that constantly drives you crazy, and let's say it drives you crazy because all you hear is this gossip, is that they sit there and they gossip all the time. And so you lash out on them because of the gossip. And it could be that you're lashing out because somewhere in the past somebody might have gossiped about you. And so you feel that that hurt. So you need to reflect upon that hurt, honor that feeling, and then you have to let it go. Honor that trigger and say, I know they're not talking about me. This was my past experience with it. I need to feel it. I need to accept it. Then I need to release it. But it's about learning those lessons. The second card that we have, it says, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. This is actually the first time I've ever pulled this card. I really think that this goes along with the sad embrace that, maybe that you are within some sort of dark night of the soul. You're definitely working through some sort of emotional burden and such. But to recognize that you do have to call for the sun. You have to, call upon your higher self to guide you out of it, and to embrace gratitude, embrace love. And like I said, I call upon the light with my prayer. And I always have like a funny taste in my mouth when I think of prayer, because I think of like formal religions and I think of the commercialization of them nowadays. But with me, I relate the prayer as setting your intentions and setting your manifestations to provide you with the highest good for you, for the greater good of all. I think about, being in gratitude and saying thanks for what you have, and moving on from there. All right. Well, this has been a very long reading for you guys for the week. But thank you for allowing me the time to provide you with your weekly guidance with love. I hope to see you guys later. Thank you so much.